Hey guys, this is Kate, and this is my first project using the new December Hip Kit. So I'm starting off with some papers from the kit, the Amy Tangerine Starling, the Allison Kreft um, recorded flashback paper, and then that blue pattern is from the Dear Lizzie Polka Dot Party Magical Moments. It's one of the 4x6 cards, and I just cut it down. So I'm putting this photo on some pop dots. This picture is of some shelving that one of my really good friends made for me for my craft room to keep my mist in, and I absolutely love it. It's made out of reclaimed wood, and it is so cool. And she has an Etsy store called Sweetly Salvaged. I'll put a link down below, but she makes the most amazing things out of like driftwood and reclaimed wood and stuff. So I took a picture of them because I was so excited. This is one of the journaling cards from that same polka dot party page, and I just use my typewriter to type on it. It says like made for and then by and then like a description of the item. It was perfect. So those are some of the little scraps that I punched out that I showed in my how I store my kits video, and also some of the packaging. So I'm just going to stick that underneath here to hide my journaling, but still have something cute sticking out underneath there. So sorry, I'm searching through this Amy Tangerine chipboard, and this is why I took the adhesive off the back, is so that I could rifle through it and pull things out that I wanted to use and move them all around the page. And I like this little yellow ticket here with the little green heart above it, because I think this is one of the only papers in the kit that has green in it, and I really wanted to use that heart, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity, and it was a good spot for it. So I'm just using my glue gun to adhere this, and I just put glue on one side of that heart so it's not going to lay flat because it's on top of the other piece of chipboard. I'm just taking the pop dots off of my photograph to put them down, to put it down, and then just gluing that little corner there. I'm thinking about using this love word because the thickers I'm going to use are black and white, and so I want to add some more black somewhere besides just on in the picture. So I use these photo corners, and I rarely use photo corners on the photo. I usually use them on part of the layering, but I really like the way that that looks. So I'm just kind of rifling through these papers to find, I feel like it needs something else, and I'm just looking through to see what my options are here and what I can do to add a little something more to the page. I decide I don't know what to do yet, so I just move on to putting the title down. So I'm going to place the title and then, or the first word of the title, and then I realized that I don't really like the spacing of it, and also that it's hard to read because it's on those polka dots. So I decided to put some washi tape underneath there so that it would give, it's a little easier on the eye to read the title when it has a little bit of a brighter background instead of kind of white on white. So I just stuck the washi tape down there and then went ahead and glued down the title using my glue gun. I love using the glue gun on chipboard because it gives it a little bit of height. Um, and I just really like the way it looks. And if you're worried about those stringy things that a glue gun makes, once they dry, you can just peel them right off. It's super easy, no problem. And then I do the second word of the title in this little Studio Calico alphabet because salvaged, I think, is too big of a word to put across, and I didn't want to use up all my thickers. And plus, I like titles being in two different fonts or different types of stickers. I think it looks cool. And then I want to draw some attention to the word salvage, so I just used 3 of these little arrows that were part of the Amy Tangerine chipboard. And I think that that helps you read the whole title. And then I'm just gluing down, I really like the yellow in this, so I just glued down 2 more pieces of chipboard that were yellow, and then I'm using some of these vellum star stickers. And I didn't really have a plan for this layout. And once I got like the main part of it done, I realized that it like was missing a whole lot. So I cut these 2 little strips of this polka dot paper and decided to put those on there and then stamp the Amy Tangerine stamp to get more polka dots. And I think that that helps add a little bit more. And then I cut this little banner to put in the top right hand corner, and then just a little piece of washi tape to secure that. And then I need to mimic the washi tape on the other side. And then I cut this heart. I'm cutting all this out of that Dear Lizzie paper. Putting a couple of the stars from the Dear Lizzie embellishments, and then a couple more vellum stars. And then I put a little piece of foam adhesive underneath that green circle so it lays better there. And then I take this So Sweet stamp and just wait for it. Ah, I dropped my ink pad on the layout, but I just trudge on forward. Is that the word? Is that the right word? What's the right word? I don't know. I just keep moving on, and I'll show you how I fix it in just a second. So inside, I was like, oh my God, oh my God. So I grabbed my Mr. Huey in inky black, and I grabbed this big fat pointed paintbrush, and I just go to town with some huge splatters, which I did not intend on doing in this layout, but I had to cover up that black ink, and I didn't want to start all over again. So this is how it ends up. I hope y'all like it, and here comes some close-up pictures.